In the first 3 episodes, we talked about the creation of the throne, the heavens, stars, and earth. In this episode, we will talk about the creation of the angels. Angels, they are strong in physical form, they are huge in size, and they can take on many forms. This means they can transform their bodies to whatever they want, whatever God allows them to do. God created angels in trillions and trillions in numbers. This is such a huge creation that there is a mosque in the 7th heaven called Al-Baytul Ma'mur. This mosque receives 70,000 angels to worship every day and do not return to it again. This means the angels get to worship God in this mosque just once in their lifetime, and they can never get to return until the end of times. Again, just to give you a perspective on the number of angels, Prophet Muhammad said, there is not in the 7th heaven the space of a foot or even a finger joint or even a hand which does not have a prostrating angel. Some of these angels are continuously standing, and some they're continuously prostrating. All of them, they are worshiping God. Now, we cannot talk about all the angels, but we will talk about a few of them. The first angel is called Jibril, or Gabriel in English. The angel Gabriel is responsible for all mankind. Why? Because he is the one who used to come to the prophets, all the prophets, to give them rules and teachings and commandment, how human beings are supposed to live, what we are supposed to do, and what to avoid. Take an example. When you go and buy a car, you will find in a car a catalog that shows how to use the car. It shows you how to use the car, when to change the oil, the meaning of all the signals on your dash. It's the same thing with the human body. The angel Gabriel comes to the prophets. He teaches them about our bodies, what we can do, what we cannot do, what we can consume, what we cannot consume. We shouldn't drink alcohol, we shouldn't smoke, all of this. God did not just create human beings and left them uninformed. God made sure we all have the information. Whatever information that we need, we have it all. He didn't just create us and leave us alone. Now, the angel Gabriel is the most strongest angel, and at the same time, he is the leader of all the angels. Gabriel has 600 wings, and how we know this is because Prophet Muhammad saw him. He saw Gabriel in his original form twice. He saw him in his original form in 2 occasions. Gabriel has the highest status, and his station, the place where he stays, is just next to God. When we say next to God, you don't think like how it is next here in the world. When you say, my friend stays next to my house, my uncle stays next to my house, you can actually see the house. In heaven, next to, it's too far. When we talked in the previous episodes about the creation of heaven, we talked how huge the heaven is. So when we say Gabriel is staying next to the throne of God, it's too far. It's millions and millions and miles just to reach the throne of God. So Gabriel stays to this throne of God, next to the throne of God, but he cannot actually see the throne of God. He cannot get to reach the throne of God. I think we are clear there. Gabriel is obeyed by all the angels, and great trust has been placed in him by God, which is why he was the ambassador between God and his prophets. He used to descend to the prophets, giving them revelation containing true information and laws. Now the second angel is Israfil. Probably in English name is Raphael. I will use Israfil because I'm not sure of his English name. This angel has the responsibility to blow the trumpet. So in the end of times, God will order Israfil to blow the trumpet, and everyone will die. At this right moment, right now, the angel Israfil is already holding the trumpet and the mouthpiece. This is very scary. The mouthpiece of the trumpet is near to his mouth, just waiting for God's order so he can blow it. Very scary. After Israfil blows the trumpet, everyone will die, and it will take 40 years for people to be resurrected again. So that is the second angel. The third one is Michael or Michael. Michael is charged with the responsibility for the rain and the plants. He's not doing this alone, of course. This job is too big, it's too huge for him to do alone, but he's got his assistants who do as he orders them to do. They distribute the winds and the clouds according to where it's supposed to rain. So he is in charge with the rain. Another angel is the angel of death. It's not made clear of what his name is, but for a very long time people know him as Israel. Now there's a small story on how Israel got this job of taking out souls from human beings. Though this story is from the Israelites, we are not very sure if it's authentic, so we can neither approve it or disapprove. So one day, when God wanted to create human beings, he asked Gabriel to come to the earth and take some clay and take it back to God so he can use it to create the first human being, Adam. We will talk about this when we reach the creation of Adam. Gabriel came all the way down to the earth. When he wanted to take the clay, the earth refused and said, "I seek refuge from God from you taking any part of me." The earth already knew why it refused, because it already knew that God wanted to create human beings. He wanted to create Adam. And the earth knew that these people will come to live on earth and will cause corruption and destruction and killing one another and wars and environmental destruction. So the earth refused. It did not allow Gabriel to take any part of the earth. Okay, so Gabriel went back to God and said that the earth did not allow him to take any clay. Okay, God said, it's okay. God asked another angel, Israfil, "You go to the earth and take some clay and bring me some clay. I need to create Adam." When Israfil came to the earth said the same thing and didn't allow Israfil to take any clay. Israfil goes back to God and says, "The earth refused me to take anything." God asked again Michael. Michael came down again. The earth said, "No, you are not gonna take anything from me." Michael goes back and says to God, the earth refused. At last, God asked Israel. So Israel came down, and the earth told Israel, "I seek refuge from God, from you taking any part of me." And Israel said the same thing. "I also seek refuge from God, for me to go back to God empty-handed when he specifically asked me to bring him clay." So Israel forced his way in and took whatever clay that he needed, even though the earth did not want. He took it back to God and gave it to God and said, here you are. What God did, God said to Israel, you are strong enough to take the clay, so it will be your job to take out their souls. And this is how Israel got his job. Let's end here for this episode. And we will meet in the next episode where we will talk about the categories of angels. Stay tuned and take care of yourselves.
Ateşi aşkınla yansın ya Resulallah, dü çeşmim hal gafletten uyansın ya Resulallah. What are you?